Could I have your attention, please? Good morning, and welcome to the Fall Commencement Ceremony at the University of Houston, Victoria. Will the audience please be seated and remain seated during the processional? We ask that you please turn off all cell phones during the ceremony. Please use the second-level northeast and northwest landing areas if you want to take pictures of your graduate later in the ceremony. Immediately following commencement, a reception for graduates, their families, and friends will be held on the arena floor landing here in the Merrill Center. Please join with the UHV faculty and staff in celebrating this momentous occasion.
candidates and the faculty are assembled. We may proceed with commencement exercises. Candidates, faculty, and the platform party, please be seated.
Thank you, Dr. Devick Fry, and good morning, everyone. It's my pleasure to welcome you, students, family, staff, friends, guests, to the Fall 2010 Commencement Ceremony of the University of Houston, Victoria. Commencement ceremonies represent one of the most important rituals of the academic world, and I'm delighted that all of these candidates and their supporters are taking the time to participate today so that we can properly celebrate their academic achievements. For the fifth time in our 37-year history, our commencement ceremony is being held here in the Fort Bend area at the wonderful Merrill Center, and it's an indication of UHV's commitment to serving the higher education needs in this vibrant part of Greater Houston. We hope you graduates will find it a memorable setting for your commencement experience. Every day, we're reminded that we live in tumultuous times. But even as we and others around the world face continuing challenges, we nonetheless must acknowledge our many blessings and our opportunities. So now I'd like for everyone to stand as one of our students who will be graduating shortly, Ms. Christy Kemp, provides some opening thoughts and leads us in a moment of silent reflection. Ms. Kemp.
Hello, everyone. Congratulations to all the graduates. On this day, a new phase of our life begins for us. So together with our family and friends gathered here, we look to the future. As we begin our new ventures, may we lead with confidence, respect the needs of others, and go forth with peace in our hearts as we strive to reach our ultimate goals. And now we will offer a moment of silence for those who wish to reflect upon their journeys, to contemplate their blessings, or to offer thanks for this memorable day in our lives. Thank you, and you can be seated.
Thank you, Ms. Kemp. The academic symbols and traditions we use on this day are intended to honor and affirm our graduates' dedication and accomplishments. One of these traditions is to allow our UHV graduates an opportunity to publicly demonstrate their appreciation to those who have made sacrifices to help them reach this happy day. Indeed, no graduate can reach it alone. So we extend a special welcome to our graduates' families, friends, and supporters who have helped them in so many ways. We're aware of the time, counsel, and indeed money that you've invested to make this day possible. So candidates for graduation, please stand and turn to thank these important people in your lives. Thanks. You may be seated. Joining us today in our ceremonies are many distinguished members of our university community, special guests, and friends. I'm pleased to introduce them now and ask them to stand as I do so. From the University of Houston System Board of Regents, the Honorable Carol Robertson Ray, Chair of the Board of Regents, who will be addressing us shortly, and the Honorable Andrew Kobos. Thank you. From the University of Houston System Administration, Dr. Renu Katur, Chancellor and University of Houston President. Dr. John Antel, Senior Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs. Mr. Grover Campbell, Vice Chair for Governmental Relations, who is here with his wife, Nancy. And Mr. Richard Phillips, Associate Vice Chancellor for the UH System at Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. Also, I'd like to welcome District Judge Randy Clapp of the 329th Judicial Circuit Court. He will be formally introduced later on as our commencement speaker and as a member of the President's Regional Advisory Board. His wife, Ms. Melba Clapp, is also here today. Please help me welcome these guests. I'm also happy to present two other representatives from the President's Regional Advisory Board. This board is a group of outstanding citizens who offer the university wise and timely advice on many issues. I appreciate their insight and am grateful for their commitment to the university. I'd now like for these board members to stand. The chair of the board, Janet Leatherwood of Fort Bend County, and the vice chair of the advisory board, Richard Weber of DeWitt County. Also in attendance is Dr. Josie Rivera, representing the Victoria College Board of Trustees. Dr. Rivera. At this time, I'd also like to introduce Ms. Dawn Mopkins, our alumni representative. Ms. Mopkins, would you please stand? And you're here somewhere. There you are. UHV is blessed with dedicated administrators who work to help students achieve success. I'd like to introduce some of them and ask them to stand as I call their names. If you would, hold your applause till we get through with all of them. Dr. Suzanne Lebrecht, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. Mr. Wayne Barron, Vice President for Administration and Finance. Dr. Margaret Rice, Chief of Staff, who is here with her husband, Gene Rice, Dr. Gene Rice. Dr. Jeffrey DeLeo, Dean of the School of Arts and Sciences. Dr. Farhang Narumad, Dean of the School of Business Administration. Dr. Lawrence Rosso, Dean of the School of Education and Human Development. Dr. Catherine Tart, Dean of the School. Yeah, you take it when you can get it, Catherine. The School of Nursing will hold a special pinning ceremony for its graduates this afternoon. Dr. Joe Dahlstrom, Senior Director of the Library. Mr. Joe Ferguson, Senior Director of Information Technology. Ms. Laura Smith, Director of Human Resources and Affirmative Action. Ms. Amy Mundy, Director of Corporate and Foundation Relations. Mr. Miles Harrison, who opened our ceremony, so you've seen him. And Ms. Paige Rushop, President of the Student Senate. So if you would, please be seated and we'll applaud you. At the heart of any university is, of course, its faculty, and you've already seen and heard from our Grand Marshal, Dr. Jane Devick Fry, who is President of the Faculty Senate. The Grand Marshal plays a key role in today's ceremony, so please join me in greeting Dr. Devick Fry. Finally, I'm pleased to introduce to you my colleagues the faculty, the people who provide the wisdom, the counsel, and the knowledge that enable and empower our graduates. Will the faculty please rise and be recognized? Thank you. I now invite the Chair of the Board of Regents, Regent Carol Robertson Ray, to bring greetings on behalf of the board. Regent Ray.
Thank you, President Smith. I'm delighted to be with you all here this morning. It is my honor to bring greetings to you on behalf of the University of Houston System Board of Regents and on behalf of my fellow regents, especially those who are here with us this morning. My Regent, Andrew Kobos, he is our student regent, so like you, he is in pursuit of knowledge himself. Well, we are all in pursuit of knowledge, hopefully. And I also bring you greetings and best wishes on behalf of all of our graduates and all the students of the University of Houston-Victoria from the students, faculty, and staff of your three sister universities, the University of Houston, the University of Houston-Clear Lake, and the University of Houston Downtown. Today, you will become alumni of the University of Houston-Victoria. I congratulate you on achieving your goal of a college degree, and I applaud all of those who offered you support and guidance, who put up with you during finals, who went to things when you couldn't go because you had class, and who generally encouraged you throughout what I'm sure there were many hard times and enjoyed your successes with you. So to all the family and friends, thank you for your support. You have achieved something remarkable. I want you to think of that today. You are opening a new world for yourself. There are new places to go, new challenges to take. You have opened a doorway. You are at a new beginning. And I think you should take a moment and just drink that in. Congratulations. As you leave, though, remember to bring with you the many great qualities that you achieved here at this university. You brought passion to your studies. You brought determination to your work. You brought a lot of enjoyment and joy and fun in between. Take those with you into your new world, through your new doorway, and you can again achieve the same success you found here. You may all remember when you started this journey towards your degree. You didn't know where to park. You didn't know where to find a cup of coffee. You didn't know who to ask when you had a question, and sometimes you didn't know how to answer the questions that were asked of you in class. But today you stand here and you know a lot of answers. You know all the quick, easy places to park. You know the best place for a cup of coffee. You know the answers to the questions. And even more, you have developed a whole circle of friends. That awaits you out there in your next journey. So I feel so confident that you will achieve all of that again, and I look forward to hearing of your successes. As you go forward, continue to remember all the support of your family and friends, and continue to remember that you can give back to the world. You have your own special talents. Give of those to others. I know for myself, I feel so fortunate to be standing up here. I stand on the shoulders of so many great alumni of this system, and I get to be a representative of all of you here. And the opportunity to give means so much and creates so much for me in my life. It is a great gift to be able to give, so do give back. And as you're giving, don't forget to give to the University of Houston-Victoria. The time that you give the funds that you can share will go to increase and enhance this university so that other students who come after you will also have the great experiences like you had, and your degree will continue to be enhanced. So don't forget the University of Houston, Victoria. You can give to your department. You can be a mentor. You can join your alumni group. Definitely join your alumni group. It will add value to your life and, as I said, to your degree. Most important, every once in a while, stop what you're doing, take that quiet moment of reflection, similar to what we just had. Think about where you are going in your life and make sure you're still on the right road. And if you are keeping up with your family, there'll always be a great circle of people around you to help you remember exactly where it is that you want to go. So take that time out to be with your family, have a little fun, remember who you really are. Again, congratulations to all of you graduates. We are so proud of you. Your friends, your family are so proud of you. Your university is so proud of you. We welcome each and every one of you as valued alumni of the University of Houston, Victoria. Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, Regent Ray. We're truly honored to have you here for this special occasion. And now I invite Dr. Renu Khator, Chancellor of the University of Houston System and President of the University of Houston, to offer remarks. Dr. Khator.
Thank you, President Smith. Good morning, everyone. And good morning, very special good morning to our graduates. What an incredible day it is. I know it's a very important day for you. But you know what? It's a very important day for all of us here at the platform as well. This one day inspires us to work hard the entire year. So congratulations, graduates. Today, you finish one journey and begin another one with the pride and confidence that only comes from graduating from the University of Houston, Victoria, a university which is now a 4-year institution with freshmen and sophomore, and a university with a brand new Jaguar Hall. If you have not visited yet, go to Victoria and see it, a home to the class of 2014. Graduates, you have succeeded up to this point in your life against many, many challenges. You persevered and finished high school. You persevered and are now graduating from college. And I'm confident that you will continue to persevere and succeed in anything you want to accomplish with your college degree in your life. Whether you work in Victoria or in Sugar Land or in Cinco Ranch or any other part of Greater Houston, Texas, or the nation, you will be working in a global village, a place where ideas and knowledge travel across borders, a place where competition comes as much from your neighbor as it does from someone in Beijing or Bangalore. Your professors have trained you exactly for this world. They have trained you not just for your next job, but for a life full of learning and discovery. When you graduate and go into the real world, which is tomorrow, please know that you have a network of over 250,000 alumni who have graduated from the University of Houston systems, one or the other university. You have the weight of a higher education system that every single year teaches almost 64,000 students, awards 12,000 degrees, and makes an economic impact of $3.1 billion on this region. I am very proud of each and every one of you, and of your parents, family, friends, professors, and staff who have guided and encouraged you all the way to the finish line. As you leave here, I expect you to make a difference in the world, live your life with purpose, aim for the best, remain humble, and help others. Show your pride everywhere you go, and don't ever hesitate to proclaim, "I am a graduate of the University of Houston, Victoria." But even though you're leaving, you will always be part of us. You will always be part of this family. You will always be part of University of Houston, Victoria. As the university continues to grow, I want you to stay connected, and absolutely, you must think about how you give back with your time and your relationship to those who are going to come after you. You will be part of their life. You will be a legacy. Keep in touch with your favorite professors, with your classmates, and with your friends, and remember always to come back and visit your university. Again, congratulations to all of you. You make me proud to call you alumni of the University of Houston, Victoria. Thank you.
Thank you, Chancellor Couture, and we are also truly honored to have you with us today. Students, of course, are the life's blood of any university, and they are our reason for being here. At UHV, our focus on their success is unwavering. So now I'd like to ask Ms. Paige Rushup, President of the Student Senate, to say a few words on behalf of the Student Senate. Paige?
Thank you, Dr. Smith. First of all, I would like to congratulate all the graduates today. Your hard work has not gone unnoticed. Graduates, just one more time, please look towards your friends and family who are here today. This is a reminder to thank them, because without their support, school would have been so much harder. Also, please thank your professors, because no matter how hard that final was this week, they are the ones who have prepared you for your next step in life. And quickly, I want to recognize the Student Senate members who are graduating today: Melissa Romanowski, Eric Guarino, Melanie Castaneda, and Carlo Jimenez. You have done an amazing job in Senate, and I am confident that you will move on to do great things, even though you will be greatly missed in Senate. Graduates, this morning you were UHV students. This afternoon, you will be a proud group, the UHV alumni. You will always play an intricate role at UHV as a member of the alumni. And if you just think about it for a second, the students are the backbone of the university, because without them, there wouldn't be a university. The faculty, of course, are the brains of the operation, because, well, let's face it, without them, we wouldn't be who we are today. They passed on their knowledge and expertise and encourage you to use that knowledge throughout your life. And finally, as graduates, as alumni, you are the heart of the university. You are the reason UHV exists, to give students a quality education and to use that education in all your future endeavors, an education no one can take away from you. You are a permanent member of the UHV family, so no matter what your next step is, whether it is graduate school or your dream job, remember the family at UHV will always be here for you. And no matter what career you pursue, be confident and proud about your education you received from UHV. Congratulations, graduates, you did it. Thank you.
Thanks, Paige. We do appreciate your continued leadership in the student body. I now call on Dr. Suzanne Lebrecht, the Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, to recognize excellence in teaching and learning.
Thank you, Dr. Smith. To honor our commitment to research, teaching, scholarly activities, and service, we select professors each year to receive special awards. These awards were announced in spring, but we like to take some time to honor these outstanding faculty members again. I would like to ask that they stand when I call their names, and to stay standing, and for you to please hold your applause until they've all been introduced. The first is Dr. Vera Adamczyk, an associate professor in the School of Business Administration and recipient of the Enron Teaching Excellence Award. Next is Dr. Richard Gunasekera, a professor in the School of Arts and Sciences, winner of the Research and Scholarly Activity Excellence Award. And last but certainly not least is Dr. Joseph Ben-Hur, who received the Distinguished Faculty Service Award and also is an associate professor in the School of Business Administration. Excellence in teaching is important because it inspires excellence in learning. Graduating with honors attests to such excellence. Candidates graduating cum laude, magna cum laude, or summa cum laude are wearing gold braids over their robes, and their names are listed in your program along with an explanation of what each honor means. Would all the candidates for honors please stand up and be recognized? You may be seated. Next, I would like to call your attention to the student members of academic honor societies. These students are wearing cords and medallions or stoles that indicate membership in these societies. At UHV, these societies include Phi Kappa Phi, Psi Chi, Phi Delta Kappa, Gamma Beta Phi, Sigma Chi Iota, Beta Gamma Sigma, and the UHV Nursing Honor Society. Would all the student members of these honor societies please stand and be recognized? Please be seated. And finally, I would like to recognize the outstanding students selected by their respective schools on the basis of their academic record and related achievements. Please hold your applause until all the students are recognized. Students, when I call your name, please stand and remain standing until all students have been recognized. In the School of Arts and Sciences, Martin Cano, outstanding graduate student. Jared Venema, outstanding undergraduate student. In the School of Business Administration, Liu Xuan Su. And David McGeeshan, outstanding undergraduate student. Ms. Su is the outstanding graduate student. David McGeeshan is the outstanding undergrad. In the School of Education, Nisa Garcia is the outstanding graduate student, and Mickey Woolard is the outstanding undergraduate student. And the School of Nursing, Deidre Teo is the outstanding graduate student, and Jordan Lambert, the outstanding undergraduate student. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you. You may be seated.
Congratulations to our faculty award recipients and to our students receiving honors and other recognitions. Yours is indeed a special achievement. Today, we are fortunate to have as our commencement speaker a district court judge from this area. I'm gratified that Judge Randy Clapp has agreed to bring a message to our graduates on this special occasion. As is our tradition at UHV, I'd like to ask our Grand Marshal and President of the Faculty Senate, Dr. Devick Fry, to introduce our commencement speaker. Dr. Fry.
Good morning, and welcome to what is indeed a very special occasion as we celebrate this milestone in the lives of the students here with us today. I want to thank Dr. Smith for giving me the honor and privilege as Faculty Senate President to introduce today's commencement speaker. Judge Clapp was appointed in 2007 by Texas Governor Rick Perry to his current position. Prior to that, he was an attorney and partner at Duckett, Boulonnais and Collins, LLP in El Campo, and served in the U.S. Army as a captain in the Judge Advocate General's Corps in Fort McClellan, Alabama. Judge Clapp serves in numerous community organizations and has been the recipient of many awards. He is a member and past chairman of the UHV President's Advisory Board. He received the UHV People Who Make a Difference Award in 2001. He is a member of the State Bar of Texas, the American Bar Association, the Bar Association of the Fifth Federal Circuit, and the Electric Cooperative Bar Association. He is a member and past president of the Wharton County Bar Association. Judge Clapp graduated magna cum laude from Trinity University with a Bachelor of Business Administration degree, and he received his law degree with honors from the University of Texas, where he was elected to the Order of the Coif. Judge Clapp and his wife Melba have 6 grown children and 2 grandchildren. And so we are extremely pleased and honored when Judge Clapp accepted our invitation to be the fall commencement speaker.
Chancellor Couture, members of the Board of Regents, President Smith, distinguished faculty behind me, distinguished guests, parents, wives, husbands, children, brothers, sisters, cousins, and graduates. Congratulations. You have almost graduated. Soon after I finish talking, you will graduate. You will soon have your diploma, and you have opened the door to a career and a path to a more comfortable and fulfilling life. You have put in long hours, dedication, countless sacrifices. You have now crossed the finish line. You are done, complete. Success is yours. But wait, it's not over. Your degree has indeed opened a new door, and it may lead to your success. But that success is by no means certain. Today is a beginning, not an end. You are not finished. Now you must go find a job. Or, if you have a job, you must learn how to keep it and how to grow in your career. Therefore, I am going to share with you today a secret to success. It's not the only secret to success, but it is a really good one. And this secret is probably not taught in any college class that you've taken. Are you ready? Here's the secret. Volunteer. Give unselfishly. Donate your time. Donate your money. Pay it forward. And do these things without expecting anything in return. This secret will protect you from your mistakes, and you will make mistakes. It will open new doors if yours get closed. It will earn you respect. It will fulfill you and make your life much more satisfying. It will enable you to make more money. It will cause your career to grow and prosper. It will insulate you from business failures. And it will cause you to be surrounded by successful people who you like and respect, and who like and respect you. You know, all too often college graduates get caught up in their new degree, their new job, their new career. They work long hours. They do excellent work. Then they work longer hours, and they work, and they work, and they work. After all, they might say, there's no time to do anything else. I have a family. I have to provide for them. Work and family is really all I have time for. Someone else will volunteer to do those things. Or perhaps the government will take care of it, but it's their problem and not mine. I submit to you that this attitude is not only selfish, but it may ultimately lead to failure instead of success. Why? Because things change. Jobs change. Businesses change. The economy changes. Doors sometimes close. When that happens, you need to have a ring of keys, close at hand, keys that will open new doors when you need them. All good volunteers have a big ring of keys. So what am I talking about? Volunteer for what? You have to decide where your interests lie or where your passion lies. But believe me, opportunities are everywhere. Every community is full of organizations, and they are all looking for someone just like you to help out. Chamber of Commerce, Art League, Museum, Library, Volunteer Fire Department, Economic Development Corporation, Rotary Club, Pilots Club, Lions Club, Hospice, Little League, Soccer League, Swim Team, United Way, American Cancer Society, American Legion, Boys and Girls Club, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, Cub Scouts. The list goes on and on. If you have children, the list gets longer. PTO, Band Booster Club, Scholarship Committee, even the school board itself. Speaking of school boards, there are many volunteer governmental boards in every community. City council, planning and zoning boards, fire districts, water districts, hospital districts, drainage districts, parks boards, junior college districts, to name a few. Even though you may have to be elected or get appointed, you are still a volunteer. You don't get paid. It is a form of public service. And don't forget your new profession. Every profession has many organizations dedicated to improving and educating its members. They are looking for volunteers, just like you. Even this university will ask you today, a little later on, to join as a volunteer in its alumni organization. So why should you do it? Because you will build a network of new friends and colleagues You will be exposed to new opportunities, new doors, if you will, that you never knew existed and that you didn't learn about in college. And you will broaden your horizons and become a wiser person. By building a professional life outside of your immediate office and family, you will enhance your chances of success in life forever. Let me illustrate by example. I serve on a board of 3 district judges overseeing an adult probation department serving 2 counties. The chief of our department retired. It was a well-paid position. We had many qualified applicants, degrees in criminal justice and psychology, experience working in other probation departments around the state, excellent references, great interviews. So how did we choose our new chief? One of the applicants was a member of the State Organization of Probation Officers. She joined that organization and participated enthusiastically in her spare time. She had been elected to the governing board. She had recently been elected president of this organization. She was a great volunteer. She was a great leader. She got the job. I'll give you another example. Me. In my 25 years of practicing law in El Campo, I became involved in many organizations. I found I had a passion in the areas of education, economic development, and health care. And I was a really good volunteer in many organizations in El Campo and around the state. I worked hard at being a good attorney, of course. Over the years, I built up a network of like-minded people in Wharton County and around the state who are also really good volunteers. Wonderful people, wonderful organizations. When it came time for Governor Perry to appoint a replacement for our retiring district judge in Wharton County, my network of organizations, friends, and colleagues, my ring of keys, made all the difference. The governor did not appoint me judge solely because I was a good lawyer. There are plenty of good lawyers. I believe he picked me because I had the best track record in community service and the best network of respected friends and colleagues who recommended me for the position. In short, I had the best ring of keys. Every one of those keys were free, or perhaps I should say priceless. Those keys cannot be purchased. They are a reward for giving back, a reward for paying it forward, and only volunteers get them. Albert Einstein once said, "It is every man's obligation to put back into the world at least the equivalent of what he takes out of it." Anne Frank said, "No one has ever become poor by giving." And in the words of Winston Churchill, "We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give." As you leave here today to make your lives, I hope you will remember that whatever you give back to your community as a volunteer will be among the most important things you do in your life. I also promise that you will receive rewards far greater in value than anything you have given. So now, go forth and prosper, and by all means, be a good volunteer. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge Clapp, for those insightful and indeed useful comments. We're grateful you accepted our invitation to deliver today's commencement address, and to express our appreciation, I'd like to present you with a small recognition of your contribution to this ceremony. Now I'm going to ask Provost LeBrack to present the candidates for the degrees. Dr. LeBrack.
The candidates for the School of Arts and Sciences will be presented by Dean Jeffrey DeLeo.
Will all the candidates for the Bachelor of Applied Arts and Sciences, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, Master of Arts in Interdisciplinary Studies, and Master of Science please rise? On behalf of the faculty, I present these candidates as having fulfilled the requirements for the designated degrees and recommend that the appropriate degrees be conferred. Will the candidates please be seated?
The candidates for degrees in the School of Business Administration will be presented by Dean Farhang Nuriman.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Business Administration, Master of Business Administration, and Master of Science please rise? Dr. LeBrack, on behalf of the faculty, I present these candidates as having fulfilled the requirements